Well, guess what? You're all right because thermoregulation is actually a combination of behavioral adaptations and physical adaptations. And I'll explain to you in a moment what that means. So, look at my friend the pelican here, okay? So, this is a pelican and he is able to stand in a body of water. All right. And that him doing that is a behavioral adaptation, and he's cooling himself down by standing in the water. So that's actually a behavioral trait that the pelican has learned to be able to regulate its temperature. Remember, we're talking about thermoregulation. That's the goal. It makes the animal more successful in its settings. So thermal regulation, it's using the behavior of standing in water to cool down, right? Now we also have the actual physical characteristic or physical adaptation of the pelican is its long, slender legs. Now, it's really neat because those long, slender legs are able to allow the transfer of heat. So it's letting the heat go down and out of the pelican's legs and allowing the coolness to come up the legs. So that's kind of neat there. So that's how it's able to regulate its internal body temperature. So that's kind of a fun, neat little sidebar there about our friend the pelican. And we're going to read a story about the internal body temperature of two different kinds of animals. Okay, so there are two groups of animals, but first I'm going to teach you how to actually respond to this discussion question. The discussion question is, what advantage do endotherms have? Okay, now you're looking at what is an endotherm. Mr. Crawford hasn't explained what an endotherm is yet. And I know that. That's because the information about endotherms are in this paragraph here. So we're going to break down how to properly answer this question on your D2L discussion. All right. So going forward, we're looking at improving the quality of our responses. So that means answering the question directly after reading a piece of text. And I know it's not easy, so we're going to go through step by step how to do that. Okay, so again, the question is, what advantage do endotherms have? So endotherm, there's that word therm again, which is talking about heat. So already we know it's going to have something to do with animals and their ability to regulate heat. All right, so how to answer a discussion question properly. So I'm going to take you through step by step. So we have this can you wrap right over here. All right. So wrap has three different steps. The first step is you need to restate the question exactly how the question asks it. Okay. This shows the reader that you understand what is being asked. Okay. So that's the R in wrap. So restate the question. Say that to yourself. Restate the question. Good. Excellent. So the next one is we have answer. Now, after we've restated the question, we get to answer the question. Okay. So this means to share your opinion or knowledge of the topic. So that could be maybe your prior knowledge, you read it before, or it's something that is actually in the article that you're reading. And that's why I asked you a really tricky question today that you've never seen before, because I want to see if you can read the paragraph closely with me. Okay, the last part of wrap is the P, which means prove you are right. Okay, so that means you have to actually include two or more details from the passage to prove your answer. And that's the best way to answer a question directly on a discussion question. So wrapping. So again, wrap stands for restate the question, answer the question, and prove you are right. So we're going to go back and we're going to read the paragraph together, and I'm going to talk about how you can actually answer the question I asked you properly. Okay, so let's read the paragraph together. I'm going to give you a minute to read the paragraph by yourself.